Why me? I stutter. I found ways over these many years to tame the monster, but the monster's right there. The monster's always there. It will never leave me. But the why me question is so much bigger than just Tracy, Mitch, Holly, me, Bob. Why me is too limiting. The better question to ask, why we? Why are we in this room here? Why are we in this room driven to want to know and to connect with people who stutter, to form deeper bonds with those who stutter? Why is it that we advocate for people who stutter? It's because we know that the stigma of stuttering has to go. The public stigma is real. Everyone who stutters, raise your hand. Awesome. Now lower your hand. No, keep your hand raised, y'all. Now lower your hand if you feel you have never been stigmatized because of your stutter. Very few hands lowered, maybe two. You can lower your hands. But we who stutter, we have something greater than public stigma. We have self-stigma. And that self-stigma stops we who stutter from being who we were truly meant to be. We who stutter, if we fall victim to self-stigma, we can never become a doctor. We can never become an SLP. We can never become someone who works in the emergency room. We can never become a pilot, never become an entrepreneur. And we all know those are occupations we who stutter can excel in, right? Yes. The question is, for this room today, why we? We can help reduce public stigma. Everyone who stutters knows that they want more public awareness of stuttering. That begins here, and if you aren't doing it, it starts today. We leave this room, we advocate for people who stutter. When we are out there and we see someone stutter, we talk to them. We make them feel welcome. Anyone you see here that has a first-timer ribbon on their badge, talk to that person. Make them feel welcome. Make them feel alive. Because their lives are going to change at this conference because of we. More lives are going to change because we're going to leave this room. And anytime that we come in contact with someone who stutters, we're going to look them in the eye. And we're going to have that connection. And we're going to know that we, in our lives, when we have opportunities to advocate for those, we're going to do selfless advocacy. Yes, self-advocacy for we who stutter is when you're up there ordering, I want a Big Mac, and that person behind the counter laughs, and we say, excuse me, I talk differently than you. Give me some time, thank you. That's self-advocacy. Selfless advocacy is all of us going after any chance we get that we find someone who's up for a job in a company. And we know it comes down to two candidates. The candidate who stutters, the candidate who doesn't stutter. The candidate who doesn't stutter almost always gets the job. We must stop that. If we're in a position to help someone who stutters, let's get a hand up to help them so that they can live the life that they so richly deserve to live. Why me is an important question to ask. The better question for us to ask and to follow through is why me? And it is because we care. Thank you.